Okay, good morning guys, welcome everybody. Welcome. Man, this pip count is so outdated. Guys, welcome everybody. Welcome. Man, this pip count is so... Sorry, I got the YouTube here on my phone. I was busy sending the link to Discord. But yeah, this pip count needs to be changed. Should be over 1,800 now on the pips for the year. Okay, but anyway, how's everybody's weekend? Hope you relaxed with your families or did something rejuvenating and then did some prep for the week ahead. What I'm looking for here this morning, just let's start off on GJ. So this is the weekly breakdown that I sent for GJ. Looking for some pullbacks to see if we can get those bars, but just look at this current price action. It's really not great. I mean, there's pretty low volume here on GJ. So I think for the morning, I'm actually going to just leave GJ alone. I don't like this at all. With gold, so I actually marked up another gold chart here. I'm looking at like a different way of marking up some key levels. So basically like my black lines are the major levels. You can see how we are reacting to those black lines, and then the gray lines are just like minor levels within those ranges, but also of some significance. So like 1950. This morning we already had a pullback to 1950 at Asian session. Then we are trading right above 1945 right now. So I'm looking for the breaks below 1945 to continue on down to 1940, possibly 1935. Now you'll see 30-minute is just in a range right now. And the 4-hour candle is about to close. So this 4-hour candle looks like it will close bearish. Alright, you got a nice top wick, nice bottom wick. And if we break the lows of this previous 4-hour candle with volume, I would anticipate us to fill this range here down to 1940. So we need to just see what's happening there on the lower time frame, see if we can get maybe just a top wick on the new 4-hour candle, or we just wait for a 15-minute candle. We see maybe if we just get a closure below this support level. Obviously waiting for the closure below is going to be safer than taking the impulse entry on the break of the low. So yeah, we'll just see how the new top wick forms on the new 4-hour. Right now these hourly candles are just printing side by side, but overall still respecting that bearish structure. You can see the 15-minute is getting a bit choppy. But still very much bearish, and below that 45 level, like I say, you have clean traffic to the left. Volume is very low. Should be fine. It's fine on my side.
Money, brother.
What's up? Okay, so we closed on the 4 hour there, not on this broker. This is a different broker. Oanda closed bearish there on the 4 hour. Here we have closed bearish on the hourly. 30 minutes closed a weak bullish candle. So yeah, you're just ranging here. 15 closed with no top wick. So like I say, I want the sells below 45 here, below this support. I think I'll probably just wait for a closure below here. What is that noise? What's up, Former Tom? What's up, Nico? Retta? George? What's up? Ta, what's up? R41L. I always want to say R2D2 when I see that name. I don't know why.
What's up?
What's up? How was your weekend?
Fucking fantastic. And yours?
Yeah, I chilled. Why you say fantastic?
I played Oliver
Morning.
this weekend.
Oh, that's like a...
Yeah, so it was
Morning.
sick to get out there. It was like a comp thing.
Oh,
done.
nice. Yeah, that course is good. How's the weather this weekend?
Fucking
Chilled,
immaculate. Sure. It was beautiful out there, bro. No wind. Fucking sunny day. Hot. Yeah, it was nice.
Nah,
Just
like
played
that.
some shit. That's about it. Nah, I can't. You know, you know when it comes down to putting, bro. Olivewood, bro. We
What,
put a
how's
ball
the
down on the
greens? Fast.
bro. We put a ball down, like not hit it, not roll it, put it down on the green. It rolls,
Yeah.
bro.
Fuck.
It rolls, and it, not by like a centimeter. It rolls for like a meter, and then it finds a place it can stop. And if it gets momentum, it's talk, bro. It's off. It's gone. But yeah, it was good fun. Like, I mean, I played a 106, but the thing is, I scored 31 points, and it's like a point system in the comp, which matters. So 31 points is good enough for top 10. So at least made top 10, and
Jeez.
that's 43 guys. So it's not so many people, but yeah.
Hey, bro.
So
It's getting there. I'm sure there was some pilots there that have been playing for 30
fucking
years.
their whole life.
Whole
The
life.
oak we played with fucking started playing in 1970 something. Like, what the fuck am I meant to do with that, bro?
Ew.
Okay. But yeah, he only scored one more point than me. Everything's based off handicap and cack like that, man. So yeah. Very fun though. Very cool.
No, well done.
I've
bro.
never been bowling shots.
That's one of the things with the like, better kept greens and that they flipping fast. No, I haven't been to Olive. I've been there. I've never played there.
No, but I mean, like, you've been there, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would rate East London better than Olivewood, if I'm honest.
Is it?
The golf course is East London golf course is better than Olivewood's golf course, in my opinion. Yeah.
I mean, they even do like PGA stuff at the East London course. It's solid, you know.
Olivewood is the best course in the Eastern Cape, apparently. That's the thing.
Yeah, apparently.
So, yeah,
It's just bougie, but East London's course is really nice. Like, it's very well kept.
Yeah. Olivewood just has fucking earthworms everywhere, bro, on their fairways. That's why it's like a problem. Whereas London, I mean, you were with, bro. You saw the fairway when I was putting on it and shit like that. So, big difference.
You just like to chow those things as a snack on the way.
Yes, that's raw protein, you say. My goodness.
Yeah.
They need copies, bro. Put it in his meals to eat grams of protein.
Is this corpse
Okay,
here?
yeah, let me
How's
not
it?
say
How's
that.
it?
Cops will start chowing that thing, bro. Let me not say that.
Protein.
Oh. I see you
It's a little
sent the
bit.
Zoom link to the wrong channel, eh?
Where'd I send it? Oh,
You sent it to the
you know what? Sometimes my
thing.
Discord, like, it won't change the channel immediately.
My Discord doesn't scroll sometimes, dude. Have you guys had that problem before? You can't scroll with your mouse.
Dude, Discord's funky though, bro. Like, I
Right,
thought
so-
there was something wrong with my laptop, dude. I was like, yo, every time I open Discord, it like, I don't know, bro, it hurts. And then when one day I was on my laptop without Discord open, and everything was fine. I was like, what? I was like, okay. And then I tested it, and Discord, I don't know what Discord does, bro, but you plays around.
Yeah, well, fuck, dude.
Discord isn't like-
I couldn't scroll, so I thought my mouse was broken. And then all of a sudden I could scroll again. When I went to, like, when I closed the Discord app and went to YouTube, it was scrolling.
Mm.
And I was like, I don't know what that's about. So
it's funky.
Yeah, sometimes when I like
Yeah,
click
yeah.
onto a different channel, it doesn't like change immediately. So I think that's what happened this morning. I clicked announcements, but I was still in the breakdown section. And then because I just clicked announcements, I just like put the link in, cool, sent it.
yeah.
But it hadn't actually changed channels, like it's delayed. Yeah, anyway. Tough one here with the hourly not having a top wick. Sometimes with gold you never know. But yeah, at this point best to just wait for that closure below support here.
Yeah, but if it's a higher time frame, like an hour, would be wait con. Because I remember you said you don't care too much about wicks and stuff, but you said lower time frame, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna see how we close and then how the new candle's top wick forms. So what I would really like to see is, let me just get annotate here. This
Start
candle
doing your
close
artwork.
below. And then the next candle to form a top wick. Even if you don't come up to create that wick, at least like a nice steep top wick. And then I'll still take the sells on the break of the low.
What time frame closure is this one that you would wait for? 30.
30.
So essentially you're waiting for a 30.
Maybe a 15 if the 15 gives that top wick.
So you're just looking for the setup. That's it.
Yeah.
Not really a time frame. Okay.
Mm. So I'm going to close half here at 50 pips and move my stop loss to break even. Anybody else catch the
Shit.
sells here this morning?
Dude, I'm telling
No?
you'll catch someone out like this, dude. Because it
Dude, I'm
looks
not
so
gonna lie,
legit.
I just pooped myself. I thought you were being serious. I was like, what?
Oh, shit. Yeah, you've tricked me as well before, Con. Like where I'm just chilling, I'm not looking at the charts, and then you've drawn this thing out, and then I look and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, how did I not see this happen? And then you just click back, and then it's all gone. I'm like, I gonna.
Yeah, because I was trying to set the zoom up on the laptop now so I can check it on the big screen so I can trade off my phone. So I wasn't really too sure what was going on here.
See, should almost take that away. I see someone says there's a top wick. I don't see it, but you know what? The previous 15 has no top wick, which kind of like, even though the current candle has no top wick, gives me a bit more confidence. You know what I mean? That previous 15 having no top wick, I'm like, okay. I think it kind of neutralizes the situation. But yeah, I still want to see a closure below here. Please, please, please. No one asked me about GJ today. Look at GJ. Just look at the candles. It looks really ugly. For like the last week. Since last week Wednesday. I mean, this is terrible today. But even this price action coming down. It's just dirty. You know, we talk about clean traffic. Well, that's dirty. Dirty.
But no, what's the level you're waiting for closure through? What is that number there? The
44.5.
44.
Yeah, 44.5. If it rips down, it rips down. There's nothing I can do. The 15 is about to close in 3 minutes, so maybe we just get that closure below. Looks good. But I am concerned once you break that low at like 44, we just rip down here.
That's the only level that really scares me is 42.7.
Nah, I'm not scared of it. I saw it.
Well, not scared of it, but you know what I mean. Like,
Fuck that bitch ass level. Nah, don't worry about it. I saw that level, but I was like, you know what? Like, look at the hourly. And look at the current momentum. I think there's a very high probability, like a 95% chance we come into 1940. Obviously, you could react to that 42 level on the way, then maybe get some pullbacks. But, I mean, if I had to bet money on a Twitch, I probably will shortly if we get the setup. I would say we're going to come down into 1940.
Don't worry about it.
Nah, it's a minor level that. You can use that as a break-even point. For sure.
Connor, that level is what to your success?
Irrelevant to my success. Hopefully.
Oh. Hopefully.
Call it 42.5. Yo, what was it again? I know what you're thinking about.
Yeah, we were trading and then we were in a trade and we were like, I don't know if this is gonna rip up the way we want it to. And then I was like to Connor, yo, dude, I bet you that it's obviously gonna rip up. But we're really kind of fucking off because we were in the trade. There's something like that, dude. Oh,
yeah, there's something like that.
Yeah.
Good call, Jared. Good call.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's like if someone says I bet price is gonna do this, well then they better take the trade because every trade you are actually betting on price. You are. It is gambling in a sense. Well, no, it's not. Okay. I think you can treat trading as gambling, but you can also treat it as a business. Like a casino. When someone opens a casino, they don't think, oh, like, I'm gambling. Obviously, opening a business is a gamble. You're taking a risk. But when you open a casino, you're not gambling. The people who walk in there are gambling. So you as a trader need to become the casino. Some people treat trading as if they're walking into the casino as a gambler. 15 close, no bottom wick. What is that?
Playing with you today.
Today is chalked. That's tough.
I have a bottom wick, bro.
Yeah, I've also got one.
Yeah, I see I've got a baby one here. Okay, well, let's see if we get a nice top wick on this current candle. If not, then it's tough.
So Connor, little birdie told me that you're hitting 5K this weekend.
You know what?
Yeah, little
I
bird.
haven't been running, but I've been doing cardio every day. Like I walk like 2Ks on the treadmill every day. So
No, I'm talking about YouTube.
oh, I thought you meant like a run. Nah, because you had that
Sorry.
run thing going on. It's like, yo, I haven't gone for a 5K in a while. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely hitting 5K this week.
I love how you woke up. 5K.
I really thought you were talking about running.
Oh,
It's like, fuck, nah. Sorry.
Getting exposed
Hey,
now.
we've
That's
got
all.
Star Roger in the chat, folks. Remember him?
Oh, Star
Ooh.
Roger.
Star Roger.
What's up, Star Roger? What's up, DJ? What's up, Carl? Yeah, it's a little bit trickier, guys. I wanted to be a little bit more conservative with the 4-hour candle opening with no top wick, and then wait for the closure below, which we got. But then initially it looked like this candle didn't have a bottom wick. I see it has a baby bottom wick, but I still wanted a top wick on this new candle, like maybe a retest of 44.5 or 45, which we could still get, but possibly not.
Jared, you're my #1 supporter on Strava.
Forex just subscribed.
Yeah.
Hey.
When you must get strawberry, then we can hold each other accountable on this.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
can you do like treadmill workouts on Strava? Because that's all you're gonna see from me.
Yeah, it'll literally show you. It'll literally say like whether you is it indoor run, outdoor run, it'll put your kilometers.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, I'll get
and then
it.
we just see the overall distance, whether you want to run outside, run in your room, run on a treadmill, up to you.
It's funny you say that. The other day I was actually like jogging up and down the passage to get my steps in.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it was like 8 at night. It's just
Dude, the
Yeah,
amount of
almost
times. Yo.
you also do that, Corpse?
Yeah, dude, I walk around and the flat's so small, so I'll literally walk up and down the flat probably like 300-400 times just to get 1,000 steps.
Just yeah. I must get this Oaks and I'll go play golf. See me fucking put 10,000 steps down now. Is 10,000 a lot?
It's like 8Ks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10,000.
roughly.
So I'll put 10,000 down then easily on a day of golf.
Oh, quick.
She's been
It's
you
about
could say
6
1,000
days,
is
I
more
think.
than 9,000.
Is it?
Yeah, I swear. I researched it and everything.
I must Google it, bro. I don't believe you.
It is one of those things. It's hard to believe.
Wow, Jared. You know, just always dropping such great insight.
Thank you. I
Jared,
spent the whole of Sunday coming up with that fact. Proper research.
did you dream about?
Totally.
I don't know how you know these things without like you know, some bigger background picture giving you insight on this, you know.
Remember, I did go to university, so I'm
Yo.
quite a lot.
Yo.
So,
The both.
Yo, kak funny.
boys, I've got tertiary education under my belt. So what do you guys have?
Tertiary education.
But only like one semester. I didn't do very well, but here we are.
What the fuck were you studying?
Can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, just-
No, you're lying. You just don't
I
want to tell
swear,
us.
be admin in international relations. Or something like that.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, I still don't know. And I was there studying it. That's a bit of a problem. She said,
How long did you study for?
One semester. And then dropped out.
1 semester.
Yeah,
So 6 months.
Fucking
like 6
useless.
months, yeah.
Yes.
How many months of varsity do you have?
Like 3 years, bro. You don't know I studied, Jared?
What you said?
Are you serious, bro?
What did you say?
I studied to talk shit, bro, and you don't know this. Yes.
Yeah, clearly.
What did you say?
This
I'm
monkey,
still
yeah, what I
waiting
said.
for-
I studied to talk shit, you fucking deaf monkey.
Even Farmer Tom says tertiary doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. If you need to be a doctor, but if you don't know what you're going to do with life, then you're wasting a lot of
The biggest wasting of time is fucking school, bro. University at least teaches you something you can use as a job. School teaches you fucking shit you never use ever again, probably. So
I think school teaches
Yeah,
you to be a part of the system, and it kind of teaches you to learn so that when you do go to varsity, you've got like systems in place, or you should at least have systems in place to go about your studying and that. Because varsity, they're not gonna help you like they do in school, you know.
yeah, but bro, if you take pure maths, you literally have to go into some kind of work where you're gonna use your pure maths. Because what in the fuck is the point of that math if you're not going into something with your work that uses it?
It's just the logical thinking behind it. I think like I know that just doing maths helps you to like think more logically.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, I actually asked my parents if I could drop out of school in grade 9, and they obviously they said no. I had no real like plan or anything, but I asked them and they said no. But looking back, like if I had come across trading in and around that time, it wouldn't have benefited me to stay those last 2 years at school. It really wouldn't have. And I wasn't like doing bad at school or anything. I thought it was useless. I always did.
It teaches you
Dude,
to write.
I left into grade 10, dude, and I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that I regret about leaving was obviously like the friendship. Like you leave school and all your friends are not there anymore. Do you know what I mean? So you
Sure.
miss out on like all those special things that you go through together at school. But besides that, I don't ever regret fucking leaving.
Well, Kopke, you didn't miss much, bro, because after school, a lot of people didn't stay.
Yeah, it was just like two years earlier, I reckon.
Yeah, you got on the wagon earlier, bro. When we got on, you were there waiting, fucking with snacks and everything, chilling out, dude. So.
Dude, like I literally looked at it. I was like, for the longest time, like I was beating myself up about it. I was like, nah, you fucked up. You know what I mean? But then everyone that matriculated is literally doing the exact same thing that I did when I left school, is going into construction, like being a foreman on site and doing all that stuff. And I'm like, bro,
And are you
what is the point? Yeah, dude. I mean, you got the extra 2 years experience on everyone, but I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter now.
You know
But-
that thing where they say when you fresh out of school, you need 5 years experience, but you've only just finished school. You see, you're
Yeah.
on top of your game, Coach. You were ready.
Yeah,
bro.
I was thinking ahead, like.
Man, I was ahead
Come
of
on,
the
you were ahead
game.
of the game.
Nah, facts. I see Stora just said, what confirmation needed from that area? So you would need to see maybe a strong bullish hourly candle closure. You know, like we saw last week, Tuesday, we came into this area pre-London, and then you had this very strong bullish candle hourly closure. So something like that, and then if you go down to the lower time frames, you'll see some new structure forming. So here we could see that we had that initial reaction of, like, let's just call it 35, push up, and then you came back down to form a support. So you had that hourly candle closing bullish, and then you had the 15-minute pullback and form support. So something like that. Some new structure to work with. So it could look something like, you know, we come down, dig deep into this level, and then maybe you get that same setup from last week Tuesday, or maybe even get like a double bottom. So we react here, come back, create resistance, and then we fail to break lower. Then maybe you can get the bars above 1940, something like that. Just some sort of new structure forming, and obviously some higher time frame bullish candle closures, so like an hourly, maybe even a 4-hour candle close off that zone. I just think it's going to take a lot to break below 1935. I don't think that we're going to have that volume, but obviously you just have to see once you get there. Maybe we don't even push to 1945, maybe we push to 1940 and then potentially look for the bars from there. But for now, these sells are still on the cards. 30 minutes about to close. Let's see if we close below support. It's a little bit tricky. On these lows, let's say we get the break of the low. Still got about 30 pips moving down.
Just pullback is decent.
But this little pullback here to retest support.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is something we actually saw last night in the backtesting session as well.
But these pullbacks.
Mm. And not just taking the initial impulse off of a very, very small top wick, you know, waiting for a steeper top wick confirmation.
Yeah, I think it is always safest. Sometimes you miss the move if there's a lot of volume, but I mean right now I think obviously it paid you to just stay out, wait.
That one's very, very nice.
We have PMI news today, Con? Yeah, we do. I think for the pound it's at 10.30, so that might give you some movement on GJ, but looking to just avoid GJ for now. And then US PMI is much later in the day. Okay, so your 30-minute essentially closed below here, just below. 15-minute closed a bullish candle, but still respecting this previous support. So let's see if we can get a bit of a top wick, dig a little bit deeper into this. So maybe tap like 1945, and then if you come down and break the lows, that might look alright. But currently no top wick on the 30 minutes. If that's the case, then yeah, then it's chalked.
We're gonna have to start thinking about it.
Sorry, Jared.
Yeah, I think if that does happen, we wait for something like London Open.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we get this move down pre-London, and then London Open we get the reaction to 1940. You know, we just have to see what happens in that 1940 area. But I mean, we had something similar last week, where pre-London you had that move down, and then London Open, you got the bars. So we could see something like that. It's difficult to see it right now, so we'll just have to see what's cracking. But for now, it's quite tough here. Candles, no top wicks, no top wicks. I kind of wanted this entry idea if we had a top wick on this 15 minute. But now it's tough. Because what you could see happen is we could just come in, get tapped in, come back to create a top wick. You don't know how steep that top wick will be. I think I'm gonna go make some coffee quickly. I'll keep an eye on this if we do get that top wick. Or let me just go boil my kettle at least.
Don't fear when Jared is in.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Well,
something
you
with a
got-
microwave.
Oh no. Now you've proved us that you don't use the microwave, so you silenced the haters there. Yeah, I know, Luke. I think that's a good idea. It's just we don't have any electricity in South Africa, so we have to. So once you wake up, cock early to start the fire, put the kettle on, boil some water.
Luke, I ended up trying the turkey. Yeah?
How did it go?
That was all right. I had to phone my uncle because my mom ended up buying a whole turkey, bro. So it wasn't like breast or anything. So I told him, now I'm gonna chuck this thing on the fire. He said, yo, you're gonna be tuned for days. It's gonna turn out tough. So I ended up taking the turkey breasts off, and then I cut them like into 6 pieces. So I got 6 little fillets out of it. Then I just cooked them like pretty quick with lemon juice and some like herbs and spice, and it actually turned out pretty lekker.
Sick.
Yeah.
Feeling big?
Huh?
You feeling muscly now?
Oh fuck, very.
It's
I'm
a
not
good
gonna-
it's a good source. It's a good source lean meat. Like it's very underrated, to be honest. Look, it's
Yeah.
not the most famous meat. Like, you know, at least chicken has a little bit of flavor, but
Yeah.
you know, turkey can be
Sorry,
quite bland. But
gents.
you know, just throw a little bit of herbs and something zesty on it. Boom.
I'm gonna have this soul stop in here at 1942.9. So we've got that top wick on the 30 minutes. Basically what I drew out a little bit earlier on, wanting that closure below, and then new candle forms a top wick. So I think if we break these lows now, we should be good. I will still have my stop loss above the previous 30, or even previous 30 for about 35 pips. So yeah, sell stop at 1942. Stop loss is going to be at 1946.6.
Mm, 42.9.
Yeah, 42.9.
So you just said 42. So just if anybody is listening, just to adjust it to 42.9. No,
Yeah, it's on the screen.
no, but I'm saying if people are just listening to it like audio.
Who
Yeah.
does that?
People driving and shit.
Guys, you can't drive and trade. Come on. Okay, let's see what it does. So overall, we're moving bearish here. You could say that the 15-minute formed a support. But if we break below the support, then we would be invalidating that 15-minute support, breaking previous bearish 30-minute lows, and with volume we're anticipating to pull this clean traffic to the left onto 1940 with a final target at 1935. What's up, Golden? Cookie, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was having a sip of water back.
Good, stay hydrated.
Yes, sir.
We could still come up and even create that top wick for the previous 15-minute candle and hourly candle. At that point, it's going to be pretty tough because then we just back in this range, you know? Yeah, as I say that. So let's see what happens. Let's see how the 15-minute candle closes. If we're closing back in the range here, then it's a bit tough. What's up, Ned? Overall, DXY still moving bullish here, just kind of consolidating through Asian session. It looks like you have found support there on the previous hourly candle. So yeah, finding support coming into pre-London. Looks good to potentially continue up and possibly give you that move down on gold. The steeper the top wick on this 30-minute, the better. It's very much what I drew out just now. The setup that I was looking for. The closure below. The new 30-minute creating a top wick. Possibly even the top wick for the previous candle. But as long as we have a steep top wick, I'm happy for the sells on the break of this previous candle low. So I like what I'm seeing. We'll just give it a second here. 15 minutes, about to close in 2 minutes. We might close bullish, but I think if we're closing weak bullish candle like that, I'm going to keep my sell stops in. And I'll delete if we do break above that planned stop loss area. Before obviously getting triggered in. Yeah, 15 minutes looking pretty strong here. Thing is, if you're closing back in the range, it's just clearly not enough volume to continue down. I'll leave the sell stop in for now based off the 30-minute time frame, but if we're breaking above that planned stop loss area, I think I'll delete here. Because then we could get this 4-hour candle forming a steeper top wick, and you don't know how steep that top wick will be. Okay, close bullish here on the 15, back in the range. 30-minute candle still open. So still got my sell stops in. Antarctica. How's the internet down there?
Remember, if you figured out to start, Roger was named after Roger. Or if it is just a coincidence.
I think it's just a coincidence.
Mm.
Surely. Okay, so we're getting that top wick. Let's see. I would like to see us just moving straight back down here. But if we, yeah, we're kind of breaking above this area. You know what, I think it maybe makes sense to just delete the sell stops. And then wait to see how the hourly candle closes in 10 minutes, 13 minutes. So I'm going to delete my sell stops here, guys. Just going to wait for the 15, 30 and hourly minute candles to close. Hourly minute candles. 15 minute, 30 minute candles and hourly candle to close in about 12 minutes. If this 15
Waiting
can...
for that hourly minutes.
Yeah,
Is
that
important.
hourly minute. Good idea, right?
Yeah, no, very good idea. One of the best ideas you've had.
Yeah, I think if this 15 can close bearish, then it will be solid. See what the 30 minute does. Previous 30, you know, it was just below. Like, very difficult to say it closed below. But I think with volume, either way, if we had broken these lows, it would have been good. Even still, hey, look, we just got that top wick on hourly. Yeah, I think we wait here. Guys, I'm gonna go make my coffee. I'll be right back. If we have traders wreaking havoc there in the chat. GBP CAD, buy or sell.
Both.
If you could send a chart to the Discord, then I could have a look for you. The Discord link is in the video description. It's a free community. Join there, send your chart through, send your analysis. I'll have a look, let you know what I think. But it's not a pair that I look at, so I've got no idea. I'd like to see your thoughts, and then, you know, I'll tell you if I agree or disagree.
I'm in the way to take the places that we just asked you like buy or sell.
MXN. What the hell is MXN?
And it's definitely a buy.
Yeah, I knew it, Ned. It's too obvious. These guys are very clever. The funded trader.
MXN is Mexican peso.
Why are you trading the Mexican peso? MXN NZD. What are the spreads on that pair like? Probably ridiculous.
That would be an exotic.
No, definitely. This guy is funny. Fun. Good one, bro. Too many confluences at this level for buys and sells. You're actually in a range, bro. To be honest with you. But hey, each to their own. We could kind of adjust this level based off the 15, say that you got support down here. Hourly's about to close, 30 minutes. What I'm looking at is the 15 minutes. If you are forming resistance here, we could see this move back down to support, and then we're obviously anticipating the break of this support with volume to continue on down to 1940. Could give you a better RR as well. So hourly is pretty choppy, 30 minutes choppy as well. But the hourly closing bearish with this wick to fill, and you know, overall structure being bearish here. Still got range down to the significant level 1940. Your 4-hour candle now got that top wick. Yeah, let's see how the new hourly opens up. Maybe if this 15 closes bearish or like that. Yeah, we can see. Hey Con, where do we look for bars? Personally, I don't see bars right now. Obviously, if you break out of this range to the upside above 1947, you know, maybe with volume you get moves up, but this traffic to the left is a little bit tricky. Maybe above 1950, but I think, to be honest, I'm not too interested in the bars right now. Unless we are coming down into 1940 or 1935, and then seeing those bullish confirmations for the bars, as I've got marked out here. Otherwise, if we break back above 55 and see that bullish structure forming, or let's say something like this were to happen, let's say you got strong volume here to the upside, started to break through all of these minor areas, and with that strong volume you're basically leaving clean traffic, and then let's say you got now a pullback, support formed. Off of that support level I could be looking for bars. So overall, no bars right now. I need to see new structure. I need to see us breaking above 1955 or tapping into 1940. That's all. Other than that, no bars for now. I would love to see the bars of 1940 and 1935. That'll basically be what I'm looking for like the week. That's kind of where my sights are at for the week. In terms of like, I think that's going to be the setup. But for this session at least, there's range down into 1940. I don't see the bars right now. Yeah, I know. I actually had a look at that daily trend line as well. Birdie, I've been looking at that daily trend line. And that's why I do want the bars off of this demand zone. But I'm not going to pay too close attention to it for now. Just because I think at the end of the day, trend lines are subjective. I think what's more important is these key levels in price. So I think we'll probably get that tap into 1940, and then you might see that daily trend line coming into play. So we got the bearish 15-minute candle closure, basically that idea I was wanting there, but then you didn't get a top wick for this current candle. Gold is just not playing along today. So that's kind of what I wanted, giving you that move down to support as a vantage zone or vantage point, basically filling the previous hourly candle. But that was tough with no top wick. I mean, would have liked to have seen a top wick on the new hourly. I suppose if you break these lows now, we could be on our way. But the no top wick story, I think that also just tells me that I must wait here. So maybe if this candle closes below support at 1943.8.
I could even argue, just playing devil's advocate here, that if we do get that pullback on this hourly, respect that resistance around at 47.3, and then you flip back bearish on the hourly, then using the wick fill as an idea to at least get in and go break even. You know what I mean? As an aggressive entry.
The way I see it is we've already filled that wick.
No, I get you.
So you know, if you're flipping back bullish now, I couldn't really see it as a wick fill again, but I think now that we've got a top wick, I got a top wick on my broker now after this move up. I think now I could argue for the more aggressive entries on the break of the previous 30-minute lows instead of waiting for that closure. So let's call it like 19. $1943.4. And then stop loss above previous 30 is about 35 pips. $46.9. So yeah, we're just getting this top pick on the hourly. I think if we come back down and break the lows, we're looking for that move down to 1940. So we're gonna have a sell stop here. At 1943.4. Stop loss will be above the previous 15-minute high at 1946.9. If we break above that high now, that just shows me that we don't have that volume to the downside. You're just ranging here. And I'll delete my sell stops. So I sell stop in at 1943.4, stop loss at 1946.9. Dollar index showing bullish, yeah, nice. Obviously, if you could break out of this little consolidation here on the DXY, because you've formed support here, but you need to break above this resistance now. If you could get that upside move, then yes, gold should get that nice move down to 1940, 1935. Why 1943.4 not? Basically on the break of previous 30-minute lows, I'm anticipating with volume once we break the previous candle low, that will most likely break this low here. Obviously, if you wanted to be safer, you could have your stop loss, your sell stop at 42.9. But I think that is ample. Yeah, looks good. 41.5. Yeah, break even point. I will have a break even point here at 1941.5. It's quite a lot of reactions in and around that area to the left.
I mean, even if you have your soul stop a little bit low, it's not going to make a world of a difference. If you wanted to take the same rates, it's only like 2 or 3 pips, but the volume should really be good.
Yeah.
It really needs to be good.
Nearly there.
Yeah, yeah. That's it.
No, I said nearly there.
Oh, oh. It's not great, guys.
So as soon as you break previous 30-minute lows, I should be in here. Nearly.
So that came like half of the away there.
Yeah. I see the 5 close no bottom wick. That I'm not too concerned about right now. I think there's quite a lot of volume here. Yeah, it's literally half a pip, 0.3 pips. But it should be, there we go. Okay, chat, my sell stops have been activated here on the break of previous 30-minute lows. Stop loss is at 1946.9. Break even point 1941.5. Initial target's going to be 1940 and then looking to have a TP at 1935. Obviously we do want to see that low broken at 43, but like I say, with volume here, I'm anticipating that if we're breaking the previous bullish 30-minute low, we'll most likely break this low here to the left. The time is London Open these days. It is in 48 minutes, 9 o'clock for me. So obviously I would love to be at break even here, at least before London Open. Got about 20 pips to break even. $15-minute candle's about to close. Let's see, I would like this 15 to at least close below support. Can you guys hear my dog? $15 for CPR for CHF. Oh, goodness gracious. Brother, don't say that. I don't love to hear that there's some CPR in 15 minutes. I don't think it's gonna have a major impact, but it could obviously just give you a whipsaw, maybe a little pullback. 8:30. Let's see. But just keep that in mind. Hopefully by then we'll be at break even. What's up, Mr. Reese? I mean, your 15-minute close below support here. Once we break below 43, should get that push. Okay, there we go. think what I could do is also, now that we've closed below support here and breaking these lows, I don't want to see the previous 15-minute highs broken, because we're back out of this range. You know, we're closing back out of this range now. So we've broken the lows. I don't want to see us break these highs again. So I'm actually going to move my stop loss to, let's call it 46. It's a couple pips in, like 9 pips. Save yourself 9 pips. So yeah, I'm moving my stop loss to 46 flat. So stops are about 25 pips here. I've got the CHF news coming up in 11 minutes now, which is a little bit concerning because there isn't a whole lot of volume right now. Even if we are looking to get this move down, that news could maybe give you a pullback and then later on you get the move down. So we're just gonna monitor this in the next 10 minutes. Still look alright here to get that push to break even at least. Plenty of time. DXY pushing up nicely. Let's go. Yeah, that looks very nice. Surely gold will give that push. Yeah, that's good to see on the DXY that we're pushing up. You know, one thing I noticed this week, yesterday, so I think it was last week when I looked at this, the rate hike for June, what they were anticipating for June. They were pricing in a higher probability of another rate hike. Man, this thing isn't loading. But I see over the weekend now there's a higher chance that they pause. If they pause, that will most probably lead to some dollar weakness. So, you know, what we could be seeing is DXY pushing up to back up to these highs before then seeing some deeper pullbacks, possibly with that pause in rate hikes. Gold also just coming down into these significant lows to grab more orders to push up higher later in the week or next week. Yeah, next week is FOMC. Okay, we're looking good.
Oh, this is looking like one of your drawings.
Yeah, funny it played out as fast as that. I'm just getting antsy with this news in 6 minutes because I think that's what happened the other day on pound CPR was in a gold position. It stops. And the position was good. It ended up giving like a liquidity grab. And it set up a little bit later.
I think there's no shame in going break even before then.
No, definitely. I'll definitely do something. I mean, I'm hoping that we get to the break-even point now. But if we don't, and we get the news, yeah, I'll look to do something. I'll probably secure 50% when we get to break-even as well. We did break below that 15-minute level at least. I just have PTSD toxic. I don't think it's gonna have a major impact, but you know, let's just be careful. When was the last time this news released? 5th of May, past 8. Let's go have a look. If there's some sort of whipsaw on the 5th of May, I'm just gonna close this position. DJ, bro, why did you have to tell me about this news? If I didn't know about it, I would have probably just left my position, but you know what? Could definitely have some, it won't have a major impact, but you know, it could bring like a whipsaw, like I say, maybe a pullback. Right now, there's pretty low volume on gold, so you know, news like that could definitely give you a liquidity grab, and then you continue on bearish. So even if we were to close out now, you know, there could always be another opportunity. Hey. Yeah, it didn't do much. Didn't do much on the 5th of May. See, we back at break even. 6th of March. Yeah, overall has very little impact on gold. As long as we close bearish on this 15. Because if we close bullish, then you could consider this a wick rejection to like 1942. But if we're closing bearish, we're still below this support, then I'm looking at that as more of a wick fall. I'm going to hold this through the news.
And I mean, to some extent, we have managed our risk already with bringing stop loss.
Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, if it does give a spark up, at least, you know, downside is protected. It will hit 1947. You shut your mouth.
But
No, this guy says it's going to hit 1947.
shut your mouth.
So far, nothing big, but you've closed bearish there on the 15. Obviously, 30 minutes closing nice and bearish as well. So your 30-minute looks beautiful here. DXY also broke above that resistance I've spoken about. So it looks like we could continue pushing, and then gold continue bearish. Down to 1940. When was that pound CPR? I thought it was last week. Just getting a top wick on the new 30-minute candle. Overall, still looks good, yeah. Bro, tell me please buy or sell because I only have $7 in my account. Fuck's sakes. Oh, Luke. Okay, no,
Luke
but
coming in made it worse.
way worse. Way worse. There's a reason you only have $7 in your account, though. You don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. If you come in here asking, is price going up or down, that tells me that you've got no system in place to tell you when to buy or sell.
You lost. That's it.
And
Lost.
yeah, you just lost. If that's the case, then maybe you shouldn't be asking and you should just be watching. You shouldn't be in a rush to take trades or make money, but you should just focus on learning what's going on. You're not going to get anywhere without learning. So slow it down, stop trying to make money, and focus on actually learning to trade. You're only going to make money once you know how to trade. You understand what I'm trying to say? And if you've only got $7, maybe you should just go work. Go work, raise some capital, take some time to learn the skill. You'll figure it out. But asking buy or sell, that's just desperate, bro. That's just desperation. They say money is attracted to those who can like seduce money. So if you are like kind of like think of money like a woman, okay? You're acting creepy, like come, like how do I get this girl's number? Oh my gosh, I like this so much, man. Fucking drooling there, you know, fucking acting all creepy, staring around the corner. Bro, that girl is gonna run from you. She doesn't want you. I'm sorry to break it to you, but she doesn't want you. You need to go work on yourself, improve yourself, and the money will come. For now, you're just acting like a creep, bro. You're not attractive at all. You're disgusting and desperate. I'm gonna be hard on you, like, that's what you need to hear. A lot of people need to hear that. I'm 15 years old and trying to figure out how much medium money you need to start trading. Don't worry about how much you need to start. You just need to start. Just start learning.
What does medium mean?
I don't know.
The fuck is
Means
medium?
like average.
Oh. Fucking medium.
Just start focusing on the skill. Start getting the skill down. Start learning what's what. Get a demo account. Figure it out. You know, just like I told that other guy, you're not gonna make money right now. That's a fact. And if you are, it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be sustainable.
Oh, that's your secret, Con. Who the girls and the money.
Nah, I have a girlfriend.
Your name is gold.
Bro, toxic, dude.
Her name is
Connor.
XAU.
Imagine, bro. Can't imagine. You were 15 and you figure out, hey, this is Forex trading.
Dude, I was just saying earlier on, if I had found Forex when I was 15, and I could show my payouts back then, I'm sure they would have let me drop out. But at that point, it was just
Oh, but let's be realistic, bro. Let's be realistic. Back then, let's say when we were 15, okay, we wouldn't have been consistent, bro. I was too fucking naughty. I would have learned about trading, probably known what it was about, and probably kept losing while I was in school. But then probably like after school got a bit more serious because now I need money, and then probably got into it on another level. And then from the fucking age of 18, now I've got my 1 or 2 years of like doing bullshit. After school, you're 18, boom. Now instead of going to uni, your first year you're trading, second year you're profitable, third year you're styling, fourth year you set up, fifth year fucking the other people come down with university, getting what do you get? Bachelor's or your degree or I don't know.
Yeah,
Some shit, bachelor's
some
degree.
shit.
And then you're sitting styling 3-4 years into it, bro. Maybe your fifth year, depending on what they studied. Ah, no, man. Imagine. That would be the laugh, dude. Imagine how far you'd be now.
Yeah,
Like you'd be at least 2 years, 3 years more advanced as what we are right now. At least. Minimum.
yeah, definitely. Like you say, I think it's not like we would have got consistent immediately because at that point
The
we were young,
experience.
like childish, you
Yeah.
know. Like I know that
Yeah.
I've grown up a lot, regardless of trading. Like I've grown a lot since I was 15.
Matured, basically, yeah.
But all of that experience, dude, for sure. And
Bro,
I'm
just
sure,
like-
like, after spending a couple years on it, you would have got serious, you know. If you were 15,
school when you
solid
need cash.
15, yeah, nah, for sure.
When your mates, when you, let's say, in my position after school, I wasn't given money by my rent, so I had to get my own money. So, like, what am I gonna do? If I had 2 years of failing at trading, knowing what trading can present when you put time and effort in and discipline, bro, that would have been the go-to. You know what I mean? Like, why would I go work for
Yeah.
someone when I can just sit and literally just focus on this one thing that I know is endless potential? With 2 years of failing at it, too much experience, bro. That's too nice. Yo.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think the message is if you're 15, you've got time. You've got so much time. And if you can just commit to this, understand that this is a serious thing, that if you treat it like a business, understand it's not going to be easy. You're young right now, there's a lot that you need to learn. Like I know if I was 15, I actually came across trading when I was like 16, and I watched like one video on it and I was like, nah, fuck, this is complicated. And you know what, I regret that a lot. So if you're at that age, I promise you, just commit to learning. Go have a look at babypips.com. It's going to change your life. This trading thing is going to change your life. You've got plenty of time. Don't rush. Take your time to learn the skill. Man, we are all jealous of you. And I'm young. I'm even young. I'm 23, but I can say I'm jealous of you. Like, that's amazing.
Dude,
15
you know what,
and starting to
Connor?
trade.
That age, bro, the younger you are, like before you like actually like adult vibe, your brain takes to shit. Like, so maybe your discipline would have been even stronger then, dude. Even though we were naughty, maybe we would have like monk mode technically, but without knowing it's monk mode, and just
That's
gone
facts.
into it because your brain's different then. Maybe you would have just been straight focused on it off the bat. Because I feel like kids are way more disciplined and they get taught way more into a routine, and we basically have to follow a routine to do what we do. So
Yeah.
hey, bro, maybe when you're 15, this could have been something else. Mindset fixed by the time you are a fully grown adult. Fucking mind's already strong as yes.
Yeah, I think
No,
trading,
this is
like,
fucked up.
trading forces you to grow because, you know, you learn from failure, you grow from failure, and you're taking losses on a regular basis, even if you are consistent, you know, but to actually get to that consistency, you take a shitload of losses and you probably blow a lot of accounts as well. So all of that failure helps you to grow, and yeah, surely speeds up the
Can I
process.
name one more big thing?
Yeah,
Connor, you know what's the biggest thing I think that is there when you're a 15-year-old, bro?
what's that?
No fucking pressure
Yeah, facts.
of fucking anything, dude.
Big facts.
No, but
No
but
pressure.
I found that pressure is actually a good thing. in
No,
trading.
dude.
No,
Depends on
it-
what
it
pressure.
is.
Depending on what pressure, then yes.
It,
Dude, if
I
you- let's
agree
say
it's
you
a
are
good thing,
salted,
but like in terms of trading, like some of these guys wanting to pay the rent, I know Finn was joking, that is actually pretty funny, Finn. But, you know, like if you're trying to pay the rent from trading, you come into trading, you're so desperate to take a trade because you need to pay the rent. That pressure is not good. You know what I mean? It's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah. It
But I
depends
think
on the
that-
pressure.
Yeah, but I think somewhat having a little bit of pressure. That's why I recommend like anybody, once they've started making anything in trading, have a set goal for your trading accounts every single month. You know, don't,
But you're gonna
like, I
say have a
don't,
child.
oh, no. Like, I don't think it's a good idea to say, okay, I need to pay the mortgage, the car, the insurance, the Wi-Fi, I need to pay school fee, and I'm going to put 1,000 Rand in this account if I can try and do all that. It's impossible. But if you've got a 10,000 Rand or $1,000 account, say to yourself, you're going to pay the Wi-Fi, 800 bucks is what you need, or you're going to put a tank of petrol, and through that, you're obviously going to respect your account differently. Just than if you say, okay, well, fuck, whatever happens to this money, I don't really care. I've got this 1,000 Rand. I'm just going to trade. If I hit it big, I hit it big, great. If I lose it, I lose it. It's fine. You need to have that balance. But to say, like, I'm going to pay the mortgage, the school fees, the insurance, the rates,
I
tax,
don't
all that,
think
it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
That's not setting your goals for yourself to try achieve those things. Like then you're just trying to make X amount, and that's like motivation, pressure. Like that's more than just pressure. I'm
That's just
speaking when
goals,
I
like
say
giving
like,
yourself direction. I think
yeah,
what you're
when I
saying,
see
Nicholas, like pressure,
oh,
like you've got no choice, like you
you
have
have no
to.
worries, bro. You're in
Yeah.
fucking school. Your parents are feeding you probably most of the times. Unfortunately, if you're unlucky, then then you're in a bad situation. That's probably why you're looking at trading too. Then I guess you got it harder, but still, you have less worries, less pressure, less shit on your fucking shoulders, dude. And you can literally just sit there in that market with an open mind and just start taking in all that information and learning such discipline and bettering yourself from what trading's offering you.
Yeah,
And
I
then
understand what you're
what
saying.
type of man do you grow into directly after that, coming up from a 15, 16-year-old with that mindset growing up? Dude, by the time you're 21, you'll be so fucking far in life. You'll be above everyone, dude. Anyone that's 21 will never match you. You'll be that 1% of a 21-year-old, 100%. No doubt.
All right, the old man's gonna step in now. You guys, that's like have such a great opportunity to push yourself and better yourself with internet, Discord, YouTube, and all that. I remember when bloody computers came out. Like, you can't make money in this day and age with the resources that you have. Like, I remember when I started my apprenticeship, when that was back in 1998. I had to go to the local library to research books and everything. There was no internet, or there was internet, but it was dial-up. You had to wait 10 minutes for it to even connect. And you've got such great resources now. Like, if I was 15 now, you have such a great opportunity to learn and grow. And you've got people like, there's Connor, you've got other Discord groups, you've got the whole wide world, in your laptop. And we didn't have that, and Farmer Tom could probably say the same, is we didn't have that when we were younger. If we wanted to go work on Wall Street, we had to go work on Wall Street or the Australian Stock Exchange.
That's fair play.
The resources that you have now is unbelievable. Like, I'm doing this at 36, and it's crazy. And like, you look at you, Connor, Jared, Nico, you guys are doing so well for your age as well. You've created a community. You guys are doing better. You're both into fitness. At 23, I was chewing my face off in a club somewhere. You know what I mean?
You were quacking.
I feel like getting off the grade at the moment.
Yeah.
It's quacking, boy.
Oh,
If you haven't learned by now, I do like a punchline at the end of things.
Yeah, that was very good.
That's solid.
Yeah.
But you guys have, like 15 now, you're tech savvy, you're learning computers at school, you have a network, you're on social media, you've got TikTok, you've got YouTube, you've got Discord. If you can't find the information to trade it in this day and age, you're not looking hard enough. Because if I can find it, anyone can, to be honest.
yeah, but Luke, that comes with another curveball to it though, because a lot of social medias can give false information to the young ones that they take in because they want to follow a little person that's got a lot of followers. They want to follow that person because they're popular, and then that gives a lot of false information to kids as well. So a 15-year-old that's sitting on a live stream watching this trading happening, wanting to learn about it, is already setting himself above the 15-year-olds by quite a big step. Because there's no, I don't know, fuck, dude, I can't think of one 15-year-old that I think is actually disciplined in any kind of way. So a lot of false information gets given to them, and then their minds wander, dude. And then it's like a whole different type of setup. So I think 15, when you were like 15 type thing, you guys got given a much better mindset than 15-year-olds today, for example.
Yeah, there's a lot more distractions now as well. There's a
like
give and take, eh?
no.
It definitely
It's
is a
lot
give and take. 100% agree with you. But if you do find that right mentor, but again, you find the wrong one, you make mistakes, you learn with it, and you grow as a person as well. And this is where, trust issues start to come in, and be a little bit more cautious on who you listen to and who you trust. It's, you're still growing as a person.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in the sense of they might not even be looking at trading. Like, they're not even looking at something like Forex trading. They're looking at other bullshit, like, not even to make money, like just some bullshit on social media. Like, they're not even worried about this. So for a 15-year-old to actually know what this is, that's like already the step. Like, if you go to most
mate,
people,
I wish I knew it at his age. You know what I mean? But I had to read the newspaper for that.
Yeah, but then, fuck, how would you have traded in 1998, bro? It was the when did Forex?
It was
When did
unheard of. You'd have to be in an institution or a hedge fund.
No MetaTrader back in the day.
Hey,
So any 15-year-old now wasting their time scrolling through social media and YouTube, I want to ask you one question. Name the last 5 shorts that you watched, and if you can name them, carry on. But the majority of people sit there scrolling through shorts, and you ask them what was 3 shorts ago, and they're like, stop fucking
I think
wasting
if they
your
were being
time.
honest, I could probably name them, Jared.
Nah, dude, I guarantee you.
Titties.
What are the 5 shorts that you recently watched? I can't tell you what. I don't know.
Mine would be Andrew Tate.
But
I
what did
was
you
about to say the
5?
same thing. Andrew
What did you
Tate,
say those
cars,
5 shorts?
Monster Money.
What car was
you
it?
are the
IG.
South African version of Andrew Tate, mate.
Connor.
Who's this?
He says, Connor, you the Andrew Tate version, but South African. Wow.
One day.
Top G SA.
What color is your Bacardi again? Sorry.
What?
No,
This is
mine's
what?
white, so-
Yo, nah, it's gonna be
Connor,
all black.
you
I'm
don't say
thinking
you
to have
don't
an
have a
all
book.
black fleet. Blacked out
Bro,
Lambos.
listen.
You.
Connor, dude, like, you don't even have to talk to me, bro. Like, have you ever seen me in fucking different color clothes before?
Nah, yo, I
So-
think you would probably vibe with that idea as well. Imagine it's an all black fleet.
We're not even gonna talk about it. It's just gonna happen, dude. You know this. Like, we're never gonna discuss having any blacked out shit ever. It's just gonna be there. It's just gonna happen. Because I fuck with the same scheme on a lot of things, dude. So
Thing is, like, sometimes I'm like, yo, that color's nice, but black just is just so easy. It's so
Jared pulls up.
yo,
Bright
so nice,
yellow.
bro. Twerk, booty, twerk. There we go. Someone was honest.
Nah.
Oh, flip. Nate says that Aussie was charming beans too hard style. Yes, that made me laugh.
What was I doing? Yo, no, never mind. I know what I was doing.
But yeah, I mean, really, like, there probably aren't many 15-year-olds who would stay on here. That is facts. I know, like, especially where I'm from, I know I've seen on, like, Instagram that there are 15-year-olds that are, focused and that and driven. But from where I'm from, I couldn't really think of anyone. So if you are young like that and you're here, you are in a good place. Yeah, we focused on doing things the right way. Like, I'm actually taking trades in front of you every day. And you could take the same trades, but the idea is that you're actually learning from the process, seeing what the process is all about. And I think a lot of people, especially young people, are attracted to the stuff you see on Instagram, the flashy stuff, the cars, all of that. And it's nice to see, it's motivating, but those guys aren't teaching you anything. You know, maybe if you buy their course, I don't know, maybe there'll be some value in it. I'm not knocking anybody, but realistically, that kind of stuff, you know, you look at that, it's cool, it's entertaining, but it's not teaching you anything. At the end of the day, what's going to get you that is the skill. Learning the skill, learning the process. And also when you're following those kind of guys, you seem to compare yourself as well. I know I did. I used to follow a lot of traders. Now I don't really follow many. Follow like, you know, 2 or 3 traders. And they all are very similar in their values and in the ways they trade. You know, no one flashing stupid shit. Because they say comparison is the thief of all joy. You comparing yourself to somebody else who's been trading for 5 years. Oh, this guy's making so much. I can also make this much. No, you can't. And if you do, it's not going to be sustainable. You got to build yourself up. It takes time. And you're going to do that by focusing on the skill, by learning in places like this. You know, there's not just me streaming. There's plenty of streamers on YouTube. Of course, I'm going to be biased and say this is the best stream on YouTube, but there's plenty of streamers on YouTube, and I respect what all of them are doing. It takes balls to sit in front of 174 people, take a trade, you know, put my balls on the line. I know lots of people are taking the same trade, and I can say from experience that it teaches you a lot, you know. My trading has improved a lot since I've started streaming. So, yeah, if you are young, hey, you've got plenty of time. Take it seriously, commit to it. You're gonna do amazing things. And even if you're not young, it only takes a couple years to get this right. It's longer than you want it to be, but it's not that long actually, you know.
That's the thing. The people that are older mustn't think we're running it down like, oh, it's too late for you.
Yeah,
It's nothing like that. We just saying we wish we were that age and started what we do today. Any older person that's doing this, I know you people, if you see the potential this holds, are wishing you started when you were younger. That's all we mean. But it's never too late for anyone. You just got to set it yourself that it's not coming overnight. That's it. And then, yeah. Give a few years.
How old is everybody?
If you're not comfortable with that question, you don't have to answer. But yeah, I would actually like to know as well.
Oh, I'm gonna send mine in the thing as well, just the number in the chat.
36, 27,
22.
30, 27. I'm 23. What's 9 plus 10? 18, 25, 22.
Decent average age, you know, more or less.
Hey Ben, what's up?
No, bro, fucking
Yeah,
19.
he has a young and 19. He's actually from here.
Is 18, I'm sure so. Yeah, Armand's place is 18.
35, 23, 28, 26, 29. A lot of 20-year-olds.
We got a decent average. Sensei's 15 to 16, dude. Oh,
Sensei.
Bob
Yeah,
Smith.
Sensei is going to be
38.
the richest trader out of everybody here. He's got a head start on all of us.
38, 69,
Got a
22,
40.
44.
Yeah, but DJ is quacking because he's on 69. Just a bit short.
DJ is also like 16, I think.
Yeah. 55,
Gabriel is
48.
44. From the
Jesus,
Tom
Carl's-
54.
Carl's 48 on Sunday. Happy birthday, Carl. Wish you a good one.
Hey, happy birthday, Carl, for Sunday. Next week
58 grandma,
Sunday?
yeah.
Next week Sunday is my mother's birthday as well.
Sorry,
Let's get a TP for Carl's birthday today. Come on, gold.
No.
Oh, okay, shit, let me get involved, yeah. Move it quickly.
I think Ben
the
Ben is
older
the youngest like guy I can think of who has discipline and like is focused on this trading thing. I
Ben's
can't
from
think of
here, correct?
anybody else. Yeah, no. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like I actually know him.
Nico sound. Oh. Connor, I don't like Ned being a moderator when he's saying this stuff about me. I can't. I need to be able to remove this shit, and now I can't. You see?
Can't mods remove mods
Wait, how?
messages.
Nah. How old's Ned? Ned's 30. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Where's our uncle, bro? Where's Wayne?
I think Wayne's on the
We have a lot
site.
that answered the question, eh?
No.
Oh, like that's a shit ton of pages. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, guys. Very interesting stuff. Good to have all of you here, no matter what age you are. Young, old, you've got time, and you're gonna do great things.
But just
I believe in
to
you.
speak about it though, but I think also with being a little bit older, I think it's also got its perks. I think the maturity towards money, actually having some sort of income is a good start. So you're able to pay for challenges, you're able to fund an account. There's a ton of benefits to that as well, that obviously do work out that you don't have necessarily when you're young. So both of them are give and take. I mean, if you're going to be a successful trader, whether you started at 15 or 35, you're going to be a successful trader. But if you're going to screw your way through it, never learn the discipline, constantly blow accounts and blame the markets, blame shift. Oh, Connor gave me this shit trade, so I blew my account. Or, oh, you know, I took this guy's signal. Oh, the market got liquidity grabs, but you fucking don't even have stop losses and you're using time to get in and out of trades.
Yeah, listening to the wrong people. Right.
You know, we literally saw, well, I literally saw somebody this weekend that sent a thing for NFP, and he said, get into the trade at 28 past 2 and get out of your trades at 32 past 2. And then he said, you must buy this pair, sell that pair, sell this pair, buy that pair. And he gave like 5 or 6 pairs. And he said, get into all those trades at 28 past 2 and trade at 32 past 2 for NFP today. I fucking died laughing, bro. I literally screenshotted it and sent it to Connor.
It's actually retarded. It's so retarded. I actually don't even want to talk about it. No, I don't even talk about it.
Remember, Mr. KFC started at 65. Okay. Mr. Colonel Sanders. But now only closed there.
Yeah, London Open. Looking nice. Imagine, bro, 2 minutes to NFP, just flipping. Buy gold, what? Sell gold. This, that.
CHF, USD, sell that, buy this. Yep.
Just gambling. It's literally just gambling. No matter how good of a feeling you have, numbers are going to come out a certain way. They could always come out the other way. And if you take your trades before news, no stop loss, fuck. It's just really bad. It's just really, really bad. But that's SA traders for you. And they build a following. They're very good at marketing. But hey, I'd rather stick to my morals. Do things the right way, teach the right things. Whoever finds the channel, whoever finds the value and information I'm putting out, great. But there's always gonna be people who follow fucking retards. I was like annoyed when you sent that to me. I was actually annoyed.
Yeah. I also was
It's like
oh, goodness, bro.
from a perspective of someone who knows what's going on in the industry, like what's what. To me, it's just like unethical. It's just wrong. You know, when I see
The thing
someone
is
do that, I
that-
want to say to them, like, hey, like, my brother, God is watching you. Don't do that shit.
No. The thing is that, like, dude, he doesn't give a shit, to be honest.
No, he doesn't. It's a scam, man.
Like, he's literally just like, cool, I'm keen to get paid from these signals. I want to make a bank. I want to drive this car. I want to wear that clothes. I want to show off. And, you know, dude, what's the point of it? To be 100% here, that's a really, really stupid way I can life. And, you know, dude, I'm doing all right in life. I really, really am doing good for my age. But I don't need the approval of people, of me flexing about what I bought or what lunch I ate or, you know, what did I pick up the tab this weekend at the family dinner. You know, none of that crap matters, bro. Do you see the value in my trading? Yes. Does it help you? Yes. Stick around. But if you're like, oh, shit, you know, that guy's not driving the newest BMW, he's not a good trader. It's like, dude, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's
I'm gonna give the chat a hint to who it is. They never show the back of their car. The front looks very nice, but they never show the back of their car. Best believe you know why.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have Forex
Wait,
source, yeah, you can't flex it.
I was gone for like 2 seconds, and then I come back and something about someone not showing the back of their car. What's this?
Yeah. Connor doesn't show the back of the car because his car's too slow. So he's always losing the race. So nobody sees the back of Connor's car.
Did you
Any
send that
difference
picture
in
to the
logo,
FX
bro?
group? No, you never.
What picture?
I'm gonna send it.
No, I'll send it now. You'll see what we talk about now.
I sent it to FX.
No.
I'm gonna make a reel on that thing. I'm gonna make a little skit ripping him off.
Yeah, why am I not in this group? Okay. Yes,
We-
I can place
we
my
need
trades,
a-
but
Do you see that signal,
even-
Nico?
Dude,
Place
for an
all
hour,
orders
bro.
by 28 past 2. Close all position about 32 minutes past. On NFP.
Dude,
You
yeah.
mad.
and, man sitting at a restaurant while on their balcony.
Yeah.
In his office taking it serious. He's fucking got cognac in front of him, drinking booze. Oh, guys, are killing it in PR for fuck's sake, man.
Bro, if you think that's trading, fucking hell. No, it's sad. That's not trading. And you know, like, maybe you can have success like that for a short period of time, but with that kind of news, one day you're gonna be wrong. It's gonna smack you. And I genuinely learned that lesson. I learned that lesson last year. Last year, you know, the news was just coming out like, it was so predictable, bang on, like every time. CPI was high every time, and it was just so easy. You know, I remember the one day taking a trade before the CPI
Before
news on the
news.
pound, just perfect, like just killing it, destroying it. And then the one day, I think I put a trade in before the news, and I had like a 50 pip stop. Thing got slipped by like another 50 pips. There we go, 100 pips down on trade. And the thing is, I was using a stop loss at least. Some guys are not even using stop losses when they're trading like this. And you know what?
We
At
did
that
that
point, I
together.
learned. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think
was,
it was a
we did it.
US CPR.
Yeah, it was. I remember this as well because we did it together.
Yeah, but
It was
at
like
that
a few
point I
minutes
was like, you
before
know
the
what? It's not a sustainable way to go about trading news. I like waiting for the numbers to come out, see how it goes. So yeah, maybe he really thinks that it's gonna work forever, and it's maybe just a lesson he has to learn. But then how can you be
Yeah.
how can you be selling a service? You know, when you just a gambler.
Scary stuff. Eh?
Okay, we push down into these lows, failing to break and get that push to the break-even point. I don't really want to see this. I don't want to see us breaking previous 30-minute highs. I really don't. After that push down. So what I'm going to do now, you know, it's a little bit tight to go break even, but what I'll do is I will move my stop loss to above this consolidation. And for me, if I get taken out at stop loss here, it's basically like break even. I'm not going to be too concerned about that. But I feel like if I have my stop above here, I am giving it enough room. At this point, we came into these lows, we reacted. If we're failing to push down lower, that just shows me a lack of volume. And if we're breaking above the previous bullish 30-minute high, you know, we could maybe get some deeper pullbacks here. So I think that this is not a bad shout. Like I say, break even is a little bit tight. I don't want to go break even. But I think as long as we can respect this, like you can see this clear resistance zone on the 1 minute. You know, if we can stay below here, let's call it 1940.1.2. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, I mean, if I had stop loss here, it's like essentially break even, 7 pips. Not gonna stress about that. So yeah, I've moved my stop loss to 42. No, sorry. What am I saying? 44.2.
That one
Yeah.
looks nasty.
Yeah, it doesn't look lovely. Yeah, I mean, I really don't see any point of leaving the stop loss where it was. I think at this point, you know, I would love to be break even, but I think it makes sense to just put it above this structure. It's not looking great, but I would rather just give it that little bit of room. It's basically above previous 30-minute highs, just a little bit higher, a couple pips, 5 pips above. Can major news like NFP... What? Can market counter major news? What do you mean
He's talking
counter
about-
major news?
I think he's talking about if numbers come out good, can the market go in opposite directions?
I think it depends. If they come out like really good, better than forecasted and better than previous, then no, you know. What we saw, looks like I'll probably hit stop loss here, guys. What we saw last week Friday was numbers were really good, better than forecasted and better than previous, and you got this nice one-sided movement. So most times when you have those really good numbers, you know, it's going to be like that. If numbers are mixed, then you could definitely see some whipsaws or see, you know, price move in the opposite direction, depending on the overall trend. So we're just tapping this previous support. We might even survive here. Does it really need the toilet? I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. At this point, I mean, this is minimal risk. Like I say, if I hit stop loss here, it's like, I'm really not concerned. So I've managed my risk already. Stop loss is at 44.2, break-even point is 41.5. Until either of those levels, I'm not doing anything. So I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Jared, if you want to man the fort.
No, I've got a dance chaser. Yeah, no, Tickmall does have a South African office, and they are international brokers. So just for when you are choosing a broker, I wouldn't go and look at the things that attract you, like deposits, deposit bonuses and same day withdrawals and that type of crap. I would go for something like regulation type spreads, good slippage, not good slippage, but minimized slippage, good trading conditions, regulation, that type of stuff. Yeah, obviously, at any point, a broker could still run away with your money. I mean, we saw what happened with Traders Demand, but it's still a very, very good idea to go with a regulated, trusted broker that have been around for years and years and years and years. So yeah, it's obviously just one of those things. But yeah, just go with the broker that has good spreads, low commissions. You obviously don't want to go with the broker that's going to slip you on your orders, that you're going to pay 5-6 pip spread, and you know their commission's actually higher than the industry average. So those are all just little things to take into consideration. And I mean, you know what, if you can find a broker with all those good things, 2 pips is good spread. Yeah, that's around industry average. At the moment, I've got I'll tell you in a second. I've got 1.3 pip spread on gold. Yeah, so it hovers obviously depending, but usually about 1.3, 1.5 is normal on gold. I've even got sometimes a 0.6, 0.9, but spread will obviously differ throughout the day, so it's just something to consider. Yeah, RC Markets is also a really good broker. I used them for quite a while. I've had quite a few brokers in my lifetime. I've gone with IC Markets, Pepperstone. I've gone with, yeah, there's been a couple. So, but yeah, I'd say if you go Tickmall or Blueberry, you shouldn't be too bad. She's dead. I have my stop loss a little bit in tighter. I thought we were going above that consolidation, so I'm actually out of this trade, for -6 pips.
Is it?
No, I did it 44, and I think the signal, just before you said, when you said above this consolidation, I went to look. So I do
signals take it out.
That too, but yeah, we took an hour.
No, Jared.
Yeah, I did. Oh, bro,
I was literally just thinking, like, fuck, this stop loss placement was so good.
No, it's not.
Sell again. Sell again.
Yeah. And I didn't want to resend it because it was like, by the time I got hit, and by the time I sent it, was so close, you know what I mean? So like, just 1 or 2 pips gonna make a difference. It's just a bit case actually better. No.
Sorry, signals.
Is FXDM any good? I don't know. I have no idea. I've never used them.
FXDM?
Apparently there's something, apparently there's something going on with them that they had. Okay, no, actually, let me not speak about it. I don't know all the facts.
They're regulated in that, aren't they? Well, they're quite a big broker. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, but I'll direct message you on Zoom, eh?
Sure. Hey, 1211 RR boys. Breaking those lows again, breaking previous 15-minute lows. The 30-minute looks beautiful here. Hourly looks beautiful. Oh, flip.
But I don't know for sure, so I don't want to say that on live and then they get bad
Yeah.
press or good press.
Sounds
You
like
know,
sounds like something I saw this morning on YouTube. Rado
did you skip
FX
on
had
YouTube?
a video out, something about a giveaway.
Oh,
Someone
M4
doing a
giveaway.
giveaway and yeah, the M4 giveaway. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Found it.
Literally first thing up there.
Ooh, on
Guys,
the M4.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't watched the video yet either. But
Suck. No one on the M4.
yeah. All I have to say is I actually want to give a shout out to All Right. If you need any news when it comes to South African traders, just go check out this channel.
No, that man's got the inside scoop, bro. Yo, that man digs deep.
Yeah.
I actually
check out this guy's
I saw
speech.
that guy trading NFP the other day as well. On one of those like ads on the stories that pop up. Fuck, man was jumping over like 15k. It's quite sad actually.
Oh, was it? Didn't you send me that? I
I
think
don't know.
you sent me that on Instagram.
Possibly.
No.
I made 15k when I pissed this morning.
No. When I got that in YouTube, live streaming revenue. Nah, I think Ryder's life is fine, bro. The guys after him can't even fucking get a winning trade. How are they gonna get a life, bro?
Nah, that oak is like, he does put his life on the line. No jokes. And assassinations are big in SA. I don't know where he's
Yeah, I
from, but
know.
apparently in KZN they flipping insane.
I think Ryder, I don't actually know where he's from either. No. I know he's Afrikaans though. So he's definitely from somewhere in South Africa. Well, obviously he's from
No
South Africa,
shit.
but you know what I mean? It's not like, yeah. I was actually thinking, your thoughts when you think out loud. Yeah.
Pretty low volume now. And you know what? There's probably going to be quite low volume through the week. I think today's PMR might be interesting. Services PMR. Other than that, man, it's a slow week. Also, Fed blackout period. I don't know if you guys have read the newsletter, but go have a look at that. So Fed blackout period is where there's no more Fed speakers until the FOMC meeting next week. Next week we have CPI and FOMC. So I would not be surprised if we saw ranging this week. CPI next week Tuesday, FOMC on the Wednesday. Just a reminder, I spoke about this range like 4 times last week. But you know, I just want to keep this fresh in your guys' mind, especially members, you know. This range right here was in the 2 weeks leading up to the FOMC in May. Just look how terrible this price action got in the last week leading up to the FOMC. You know, in the beginning of that range, there were still some nice clean moves, especially to the downside there. But after that, it got very tough. So just keep that in mind. We're in that time period where you can see that kind of ranging, lack of direction. So for now, it looks good to move down into 1940, even 1935. But once you come into these lows, I doubt we'll have enough volume to be breaking below this area. And then, you know, we're probably just going to see ranging like this again. I'll still keep an eye out in that area for the buyers, but yeah, very low volume. Dollar's still very strong this morning at least, but you know, we're moving back up into these highs, and whether we'll have enough volume to break above there this week, I don't know. I think it's unlikely. And with the way they're forecasting the interest rate decision for June, there's a very high probability that they pause rates, which should lead to a weaker dollar. So maybe we're just setting up, coming back into these key price points to possibly see deeper pullbacks, come back down to like 103.5. And then on gold, get that move down to 1940, 1935, and see some upside. Yeah, look, we're coming back here. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. We came just shy of the break even point. So if we come back to entries now, I'll be out. Your 30-minute candle's about to close. You know, maybe it could pay to leave the stop where it was, above that 30-minute high. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave my stop loss where it was. Just because we're coming into the 30-minute close. Yeah, because if we are closing bearish here, then I would expect to see us continue moving bearish. So I'm going to keep my stop loss where it was. GJ really wasn't worth looking at today. Nothing happened here. "15-minute setup looks very nice. At the closure below the support, we've basically had a retest. And with this 15-minute closing bearish, we can see got that bearish momentum coming back in after the retest of support. So we look very good here to continue moving down. And stops are in a pretty good place as well.
Two pips, bro. 2 pips, eh?
Looks like a sniper entry on the 15 minutes.
Literally. Yeah. I'll be back in a second, guys. Then you take the dog out.
Sure. Ew, such low volume. I was hoping on the break of those lows we would get a little bit of a push. We came into the previous candle lows and kind of just stalled out there. Just shows me that there's really such low volume here. The setup looks good and we are officially in London session. London open was 30 minutes ago. So if it's gonna move, it should move now. We had this little pullback already. I don't want to see us come back to break even now. I know it's 6 pips, but I'm gonna move my stops to break even now. So officially stop losses at break even. I'm just gonna leave it there, and whatever happens, happens. Just another thing is like, you know, the setup looks good. There looks like a lot of potential to the downside, but we also need to have realistic expectations here. You know, a couple of things I mentioned this week. There's not too much happening. You know, there's big news next week. The big players, the guys actually moving the markets, are all pretty much just sitting out right now. And that's not really speculation or anything. We can see that in the lack of volume. And in these market conditions, you do want to, like I say, set the correct expectations. If you think you're going to catch 100 pips on a day when things are, when nothing is happening, and you're just chasing that move, you're setting yourself up for failure. So I understand right now volume is very low. If I take a break-even trade, you know what, that's fine. So it looks good, you know. Looks like there's a lot of potential to the downside. There's all this clean traffic to the left. But if we don't have the volume, then we might not fill that traffic. And I'd rather take a break even than try and chase something that's not going to happen, or that there's a very low probability of happening.
This is really one of those days that just pays the way today. It's so slow.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I've moved my stop loss to break even, yeah, because I just want to, like, set realistic expectations. There's not a whole lot of volume. There's not a whole lot going on this week. If it's not going to give that push, it's not going to give that push. You know, the trade looks very clean. There's nice range down to 1935. But I don't want to be just holding and hoping, thinking that we're definitely going to come down to 1935. If there's not enough volume, you know, we could just range here. So I've moved my stop loss to break even, is what it is. I haven't secured anything either, because if it does run, you know, I do want my full position at least down to 1940. But I'm not expecting anything crazy here. There's clearly no volume. GJ is disgusting.
The whole like last little bits in GJ, like last month, the whole of last month, I think we took 4 trades on GJ, 4 or 5 trades. That says so much about how disgusting GJ is.
I think last month was good, although there's just these periods of like horrible ranges.
Yeah, just
You know,
range.
I want to be focusing on the times where it's actually trending, when there's like a catalyst in the market. Because if there isn't, then, you know, you can just get this kind of sideways action. You know, when it comes to GJ, you get times where it's just super choppy. And then I found in times like this, you know, if you maybe taking the buys, sticking to the higher time frame trend, taking the buys off of this demand zone to move to the top of the range, you know, you could still get some nice moves. But overall, it's just quite choppy. Now, I kind of want to be focusing on when it's breaking out initially, and then when it gives that pullback. Who's annotating it? When it gives that pullback to then continue moving up. Other than that, GJ looks like ass right now.
Big facts.
Look at the hourly. It's just disgusting. Gold also just starting to look like cactus. Hey, Tom?
Like cactus.
Yeah, like cactus.
I feel like that was an inside joke, but I can't remember what it was about.
No, it's an Aussie slang. It actually does look like a cactus, you know, like a prickly pear. It's got the sparks all over it. If by chance it comes to 1946, then short it double. Personally, no. Also, then you're breaking back into that range from earlier on. I mean, even now, if I hadn't taken a trade yet, I would probably be looking at this setup. So something like this. If I hadn't taken a trade, this would be the trade that I was looking at. And if this didn't play out, I would call it a day. So there's just no volume here. Kinda like just wanted to do something so I can go eat.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna move my stop loss and take profit pip into where price is currently at. Okay.
Stop loss above the current candle, TP below the current candle.
Jeez, but guys, I honestly think this is the coldest South Africa has ever been.
It's quite chilly this morning.
Jeez.
What's the temp there?
13.
Uh,
And your side?
Let me check.
Doesn't it say on your laptop at the bottom left?
It's
Oh, yeah,
16
should
yeah, in East
be.
London.
Oh,
My laptop says 19, but I think that's off.
Yeah, it was cold this morning.
like, yo, and it doesn't help I've got gym shorts on it. So, gee.
Shit.
Bavali.
Jeez, bitch.
Proper volley.
I'm trying to beat Matthew Kopke in the runs and stuff, so I have to start running everywhere.
Yeah, back. You got to get your game together then.
Dude, as soon as my puppy learns how to run, bro, it's over for you, dude.
Come on, Gold.
No, I've slowed down on the running though. I've just been walking around.
No, I checked, but you walk for quite long. Like last week, doing 15.5 Ks is crazy, dude.
Yeah, but I need to get my steps in, dude. Like that's one thing that I set. You know what I mean? I have to get 10,000 steps a day.
No, I get you.
And I don't know, like I want to do it on a treadmill or something, but I just feel like it's cheating, so I have to get into the street and actually do it.
You're calling me a cheater, Kopke?
No, I'm not saying that. Just a personal thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that because I wanted to do my steps today on the treadmill after hearing you talk about it, but now I've put it out there, so I have to go for a fucking walk. Shit.
Yeah, you have to. No, it's like, for me, it's just convenient, you know, because I go to the gym
Yeah.
and then if I can just get my steps in after my session, I'm happy.
Yeah, quick.
We actually look alright here. Pushing, finally. Not with a whole lot of volume, but we are still in London session, like I say, so hopefully things pick up here. 41 looks like a key level. Okay, so now we're getting that push, guys. Finally. At 1940, I'm going to secure 70%. Oh, damn time.
Oh, dude, I don't want to say I'm kicking myself. I moved my stop loss there for a reason, but it obviously does not the best. You know what I mean?
No comment, Jared.
Yeah, no.
All signals.
No, we're gonna have to speak about this in a disciplinary.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna close out 70% right here. Cool, so secured the majority of my position at about 32 pips. And my stop loss is at break even, so I'm just letting this run. I've got my TP at 1935. That's going to be my morning, guys. I'm not going to stick around any longer. Sat in this trade for quite some time. We finally got the move. Took this pre-London. Sat through London Open. Got the move there. Very nice. Ended up being quite a clean position there. Obviously with that idea to come down into 1940. Still got range into 1935. So like I say, TP for me will be there. 1935. But my stop loss is at break even. So there's nothing for me to do here. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you everybody for joining today. Good start to the week. Let's continue to kill it. If you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe, guys. Nearly 5k. Obviously, I appreciate all of your support. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Safe trading. Just remember, this week might be a little bit of a slow one, so take it easy, guys. Preserve your capital. Preserve your mental as well. Cheers.